This is the No Excuses Coaching Podcast with Ryan Montes and Alanna Banks, where we discuss the mindset, the attitude, and the strategies of elite coaching. Hey, Ryan. So we're going to have another fun episode today. And
Yes.
You brought this cool list to me, and I actually haven't even seen the list yet. But it's 50 funny motivational quotes to put a smile on your face. Like it.
Yeah.
I like the title already.
Yeah. I would like to add that a moment ago you said we're going to have another fun episode, which implies that some of our episodes are less fun. And I'm going to go ahead and disagree. And I'm going to say all of our episodes, even the serious ones, even the dramatic ones, are still fun. They're still fun to be gleaned. Would you not agree?
Yes, I agree. They're all fun.
Yeah. So
maybe
today's
this is just more lighthearted.
Lighthearted.
Yeah.
It has the word funny in the title of the list, but okay. Anyways, point made.
Love it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We're going to talk about funny motivational quotes because not that long ago we addressed bad motivational ideas and we kind of unpacked those. Let's talk about some funny ones. Let's have some laughs. Banks, what do you think?
I love it. I think we also last season we did another episode on common motivational quotes, I think, or common self-help quotes in the motivational industry. I don't know. You can go back and listen to that one or find it.
Okay, let's hop into it.
This
is fun because not only have you not seen this list, you can't see this list. I only have it on my screen. So
that's right. I'm excited. Hit me up.
Yeah. You have no idea what's going on this website. There's a ton of ads and there's a GIF of a little cat climbing backwards up a staircase. Anyway, number 1 on the list is from Joe Girard. The elevator to success is out of order. You'll have to use the stairs one step at a time. The elevator to success is up. This one I would say for number 1 on a list of funny motivational quotes, not that funny so far.
I was what? I need you to read that again.
Here's the quote one more time. The elevator to success is out of order. You'll have to use the stairs one step at a time. Joe Girard.
I get it. Yeah. Are we reacting, responding, or are we just going to read them out and see if they're funny or not?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's read it and let's decide if it's true or not and if it's funny or not. I say this one, true, yes, funny, not really.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. Inspirational.
0 points funny, 1 point makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense.
One step at a time. I get it. Yeah, you don't want to go zipping up the elevator to the 100th floor. You got to take one step at a time.
Yeah, or metaphorically, the elevator is a shortcut. You got to do the work. Exactly. Blah, blah, blah. All that good stuff. Okay.
All right.
Cool. Number two. This one's from Zig Ziglar, so maybe a little more promising. People often say that motivation doesn't last. Well, neither does bathing. That's why we recommend it daily. Oh, okay. People often say that motivation doesn't last. Well, neither does bathing. That's why we recommend it daily. That's a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, that's cute. That's cute.
Well, it's cute. It's cute, but it's also a little bit sassy, right? It's
a little sassy.
A throwback to a throwback. I don't know what you say. Come back to the people that say, "Wow, you leave your motivational speech feeling all good, but then it goes away." And Zig Ziglar is saying, "Well, yeah, of course it does. That's why you got to renew. Just like you shower, you got to shower again the next day." Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little bit of sass built into this one.
Sassy, not funny, but sassy.
Sassy, yeah. True, yes. Sassy, yes. Funny, still not really. Cool. 2.5 points on that one.
Honestly, we can't do the point thing.
We can't track the points.
Yeah, we can't. We can do the points, but we're not going to be able to track.
We can assign points.
We're going to get to number 7 and be like, where are we at?
I've literally not tracked any of the points that we've done since the beginning of this podcast, but I've assigned probably thousands of points at different times. Yeah. So if there's some keen listener out there that's tracking all the points.
Oh, that would be nice. If you
Yeah.
are, send us a message.
There's also like different types of points. There's like Ryan Montes points. There's Alanna Banks points. There's general points.
There's no
No
excuses
excuses
points.
points. Yeah. Number 3 is from Lily Tomlin. Um, I always wanted to be somebody, but now I realize I should have been more specific. Oh, I always wanted to be somebody, but now I realize I should have been more specific. Lily Tomlin. I get it. I get it. Not funny.
Not funny.
Not funny.
No.
Yeah. This episode is just turning into, are there any funny motivational
I'm waiting.
quotes
I'm waiting to give my big laugh out loud.
on this list of by the way, I haven't read the list. I just obtained the list. So all of these are a surprise to me. As I'm reading them, this is the
Yeah.
first time I'm reading the
I
quote
love it.
from the list. All right, Lily Tomlin. She's a singer, though, right?
Is she? I
I
don't
don't
know.
think she's like a motivational guru.
I'm the
Anyway,
worst with names. Like, show me a picture of someone's face and I know you. Tell me your name. Don't remember. I don't
show
remember
me a
names.
picture. Can I just repeat what you just said? Show me a picture of someone's face and I know you. Tell me your name. I don't remember. That didn't make sense at all. I get what you're implying. You remember faces better than names, but
Yes.
like, who is the hypothetical listener that you were just speaking to who's showing you their face and telling you their name? Anyway, there's the funny.
Someone's getting it. Someone got it.
The absurdity that you just uttered is the funniest thing on this list so far. Okay. It's not even on the list. Number 5. Oh, no, number 4. Oscar Wilde said, I'm so clever that sometimes I don't understand a single word of what I'm saying. Okay.
See, that's me. He's speaking to me right there.
That's could easily be Alanna Banks credited with that quote. I'm so clever that sometimes I don't understand a single word of what I'm saying. Cool. I would say that's neither motivational nor funny.
Yeah. 0 points.
Not irrelevant. Like Oscar Wilde, cool dude, did some interesting stuff. Next, number 5. People say nothing is impossible, but I do nothing every day. You know who said that? Alanna Banks. People say
No.
nothing is impossible, but I do nothing every day. The great 19th century,
Monet?
20th century
Claude Monet?
philosopher? No, Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, I think I actually have heard that quote from Winnie the Pooh.
People say nothing is impossible, but I do nothing every day. Yeah, that's like there's a little humor in there. That one's just a little.
That's like a little.
different.
Huh.
Yeah.
You know?
You know, that's like a 4 words from grandma kind of humor, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cute humor.
Mm-hmm.
Like not funny humor, but like, yeah. Okay. Number 6. Life is like a sewer. What you get out of it depends on what you put into it. Tom Lehrer said that. Life is like let me think about this one for a second. Is this a poop joke?
I don't know.
Life is like a sewer. What you get out of it depends on what you put into it. Is a sewer like that? Am I getting anything out of the sewer ever?
I mean, doesn't just everything go into the sewer?
Life is like
you don't put things in the sewer. Everything goes there.
Yeah, let's move on. Number 7. You can't have everything. Where would you put it? Oh, you can't have everything. Where would you put it? Stephen Wright. Okay. There's a little bit of humor to that statement. Not funny. A little bit of humor. You can't have everything. Where would you put it? Yeah. Because people say, oh, I want to have it all. But do you really want to have it all?
Yeah.
Right? Do you want to own 10,000 cars?
Yeah. Do you want a jet?
Well,
that's what I always think of. You know, when you like watch these shows, like, I don't know, Price is Right, or like shows where people win stuff. And I'm like, what would I do with that? Like a 100-piece pot set or something like that. Like, I don't want that. Yeah.
I remember there being a lot of prizes on The Price is Right that I would be like not excited about at all. Like a oak bedroom set.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like to me, it's just like, well, now I got a whole bunch of work, like because now I have 2 bedroom sets, the one I currently live with, and this new one. Do I sell it? Do I give it away? Do I get rid of my old one and keep this new one that I won?
Yeah.
And then you have to apparently if you win prize on a game show like that, you have to like pay tax or something for it. Like,
Oh, really? Yeah,
I
no.
don't know. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of trouble,
Yeah.
right?
So yeah, you don't I
Anyway,
like this one. I like this quote.
what was the quote? You can't have everything. Where would you put it? Yeah, there you go. That's a
Right.
good, like, grounding idea,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Grounding idea. What do you really want and need and want?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, Stephen, right? This
I
next
like
one
that one.
is, yeah, that one's all right. Still not funny, but
No.
um this next one is, by the way, this list is from a website from an organization called Coburg Banks, who I believe they're experts in recruiting.
Mm,
They're clearly not experts in comedy.
clearly.
But hey, let's carry on. Let's find the gold in
There's got
here.
to be a gem in here somewhere. Why don't
Yeah.
we do the next one and then just do a quick scroll and see where we land? And then
Okay.
we'll
Like
go
a
from there.
lottery. Okay. Well, I'll just do that now. Let's just go to number 26. The road to success is dotted with many tempting parking spaces. And Will Rogers said that. Hey, you laughed.
I did.
You laughed. Will Rogers. There you go. The road to success is dotted with many tempting parking spaces. Okay.
I
That one's
like
got a
that.
little humor in it. It made Alanna laugh. Takes more to get a laugh out of me, I will admit. Will Rogers, he was an actor, I think. Will Rogers, I don't know. The road to success, yeah, that's a good one. There's some truth to that.
Lots of truth. Yeah.
It reminds me of that quote where it's like, if you want to be great, you've got to let go of being good.
Yeah.
You know?
It reminds me of when you're driving through a parking lot that's full and you think there's a spot, but it's like either a motorcycle or like a super tiny car. And you're like, oh, why are they
Yeah,
parked there?
yeah, yeah. I think
That's
the proper etiquette, if you drive a super tiny car or a motorcycle, is to park at the end of the parking spot rather than all the way in so that
yeah.
people can see that the space is occupied.
Yeah. Cause then you just get your hopes up and you're like, oh my God, there's a spot. And then you're like, no, that's not a spot.
I used to manifest good parking spots.
Mm-hmm.
I used to, whenever I was on the way to like college, there was this college that I went to in Ottawa, Canada, and the parking lot was always full. And and for like the last 5 minutes of the drive before I got to the school, I would like just visualize an empty parking spot like right outside the door of the building that my class was in. And like 80% of the time there was. And I would like get this like primo spot,
Love it. Yeah.
right?
Yeah. That's a
Yeah.
great way to like start your manifestation journey.
Yeah.
That's another thing. That's something I did too when I was like figuring out manifestation parking spaces.
Yeah.
They're all of a sudden they're everywhere when you start trying to manifest stuff.
Maybe that's an episode. Anyway,
Yeah.
cool. We got to laugh. Will Rogers.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh, there's this quote here from Michael Scott,
I don't know who that
legendary
is.
manager. You don't know who Michael Scott is?
No.
The listeners know who Michael Scott is. I'll tell you in a second. Here's the quote. I'm an early bird and a night owl, so I am wise and I have worms. You might have laughed if you knew who Michael Scott was. Michael Scott is the name of the character from The Office, the manager from The Office, the TV show The Office.
Yeah, I know him. Okay.
Steve Carell played Michael Scott.
Got it.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm sure millions of people have laughed at this quote, just not us, not now. Let's pick another random one. Let's see. Mary von Ebner Eschenbach said, even a stopped clock is right twice every day. After some years, it can boast of a long series of successes. That's that one.
Oh, I just saw a bit of a laugh coming out.
This is
You could
this
almost
is
not
the,
get that out.
this is the one that of all the quotes we've heard so far today amuses me the most because it involves some degree of like delusion and deception on the part of the clock, I guess. Even the stop clock is right twice every day. We've heard that part before, but this other one after the second half, After some years, it can boast of a long series of successes. Okay, I find that one funny. I find it funny. We found another in
And
my
you're like a watch
subjective.
person. You're also like a major watch person.
I don't think it really the clock is your time telling is really fundamental to the absurdity of this quote. But yes, I am a watch person. That's true. I just got a new watch, Alanna.
Oh,
See, it's
I like it.
it's got a white dial. Anyway, okay, all right. That one's my favorite so far. Oh, some of these quotes are different colors on the list. Like the first 38 quotes are green, and then there's a blue one. Let's read that one. Billy Burke said, "Age is of no importance unless you are a cheese."
Or a wine or
How
something
about
like
that? Or a wine. Age is of no importance unless you're a cheese. What does that mean? I think that means it's never too late to start.
Yeah. Well, you get better with age, right?
Or you can do whatever you want, regardless of age.
Yeah.
Not funny,
Not funny.
in my opinion. Sorry,
But
Billy
motivational
Burke.
for sure.
Mildly, yeah. Okay. Let's pick another blue one. Unknown said, "The best things in life are actually really expensive." Ooh, best things in life are actually really expensive. Interesting argument.
Mm. I
Swiss
mean,
made watches, Italian made sports cars,
yeah.
the finest champagnes.
But then, like, can you put a I guess, when you think of things you can't really put a price on, then they're also expensive. You could argue that.
You could argue that. Well, I mean, this is like the flip side to the quote, the best things in life are free, right? Like love, freedom,
Mm-hmm.
The intangibles of life, right? Life itself. So yeah, there's humor in there. It didn't make me laugh, but there's humor in there.
I want like a belly laugh. Like nothing's giving me a good belly laugh.
I don't know if it's going to be on this list, honestly, from this recruiting agency. They made some big boasts in the title of this
Right?
article.
50 funny motivational
Funny.
quotes.
Yeah. Was that the full title, or to put a smile on your face? Okay, well, you've been consistently smiling. There's been smiling, so they've delivered on that part of the promise. Okay, there was one that I thought best thing. Yeah, so that.
We've got a
this one is making me. This one is making me laugh because I'm interested to see how you'll react to it. Every tattoo is temporary. Ready for the punchline?
Yes.
Because we're all slowly dying. That is from Unknown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I'm laughing because it takes such a dark turn.
Yeah.
Like this is not motivational at all. We're way off the rails now.
Technically, it's not temporary if you're dead. Like it's still on you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, this is a very dark quote. If you think about the context where a tattoo becomes temporary, this quote is alluding to the decay of
the decomposition of your body,
of a dead person. And also what's being implied here, nothing matters because we're all gonna die, and
is that motivational? I don't know.
I don't think. I mean, maybe
just do it. Doesn't really matter.
The thing that's making me laugh about this quote is that it's on this list, and it's not motivational, and in context wouldn't be funny at all, but in this context it's so ridiculous and absurd, in my opinion.
I think that's my favorite so far.
Yeah. Because it's I think it's the absurdity of it.
I think the person writing this list was like, "Oh God, I just need one more."
Why did I say 50? I should have said the top 12 funny quotes. They've already submitted the title to the editor.
Yeah.
Anyways,
that's why it's unknown. That this was theirs. This was.
They're just making half of the quotes on
stuff
here
up at this point,
credited to no one. Wow. Okay, here's another interesting one. Dreams are like rainbows. Only idiots chase them. Chew on that, world.
I mean, that's just
Like
kind of mean.
that's credited to nobody. Dreams are like rainbows. Okay, let's go back to
Is
the
the angry
criteria.
person that's writing this list.
Is it funny? No. Is it motivational? No. Did it put a smile on my face? Yes, because it's so
Absurd.
ridiculous.
Hmm.
Only idiots chase them. I don't know. I've chased my maybe chase. I wouldn't. I probably personally wouldn't use the word chase. However, I pursued my dreams and
Are
caught
you an
them.
idiot as a result, though?
No, I'm. Well, I don't think so. Perhaps other people. I'm sure there's plenty of people who think I am, but I don't think I am. Um, cool. Anyways,
I also
but I
don't. I
mean,
really dislike the word idiot. I hate that
yeah,
word.
of course, it's silly to use that, especially in this context. But hey, you know what? We're now at the point where the list is making us laugh and putting a
True.
smile on our face. So even though the quotes are not funny, in my opinion, they're creating laughter.
Yes.
Um, okay,
Yeah.
let's go to the end of the list. We can go back in, but the last one on the list, because you would think either like the number one on the list or the number 50 on the list would be of a certain significance,
Yeah.
or would be like the quote that like really exemplifies the theme of the list. So let's
Yeah.
see what number 50. Number one was very unmemorable.
Yeah.
We've
Don't even
addressed it.
remember what it was.
I don't remember. It was not funny. Number 50. Let's see. Are you ready to laugh? Ready
Yeah. I
for
want
that
to roll on the floor laughing.
rolling on the floor laughing?
Yeah.
Laugh? Okay. Number 50 is always remember that you are unique. Ready for the punchline?
I don't
Let me
know.
start from the beginning.
Okay.
Always remember that you are unique, just like everybody else.
Oh. I mean, that
Uh,
puts a smile on my face. How can it not? We're
thousand
all
percent.
special.
It
Just like
was the delivery, though. It was the delivery.
it was.
Like, always remember that you're unique, just like everybody else. Ah, wah, wah. Thought it
Yeah.
was a compliment, but then it was like a twist at the end. Yeah, there's a little bit of humor in this, but I don't know. Did you? I don't remember. Did you laugh?
I might
I
have. I
certainly
think I
did
did.
not
Like
laugh.
I gave like a laugh, but it wasn't like
Mm.
a, you know, you know
Like
when
a
you
courtesy laugh.
laugh, but then there's your regular laugh. Like I laugh a lot, but then like something gets me and I really give a good laugh.
Yeah.
It wasn't one of those. None of those have produced that for me.
No, eh? Yeah, me either. Um, a lot of these are just like
Yeah, they're
I
just
don't
kind
know,
of
like
like
this,
dull.
like dull or like playing on the like trope of like oh life is tough and
Yeah.
like sort of like 90s like cubicle humor,
Hmm.
like Dilbert jokes and nothing
Yeah.
against Dilbert, but like that's that style of comedy that just like life is tough and let's all agree that
Life.
life sucks and laugh about it, right? And I'm not really into that style of
No, I'm not either.
humor myself. Let's see. The light at the end of the tunnel has been turned off due to budget cuts.
See, I mean, you know what? Now that I'm hearing these and now that we've had that little discussion, there is a certain audience where these would be actually hilarious.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that audience is not our audience.
Exactly.
On the
Because,
Venn diagram of like people who find these quotes funny and people that listen to our podcast, there's like a large space between the two circles.
yeah,
There's no overlap. I'm guessing. I don't know. Maybe there's like one person who's listening and just like dying, like they've had to pull over because they're laughing so hard at these quotes. But I
yeah.
would still be surprised even by that.
Mhm.
But you're right. Yeah, yeah. I could imagine some person like just posting this kind of stuff on Facebook, like
Yeah.
you know,
This is just
all day.
hilarious. Yeah.
Okay, let's do a couple more. See if I can find any that might be of note for any particular reason. Here's a quote from Homer Simpson.
Okay, this should be a good one.
Here's a quote from Homer Simpson. Trying is the first step toward failure.
Mm.
Mm.
Well, I mean, try implies failure,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Right. I don't think that's what he wasn't trying to make like a poignant point about how we shouldn't try, we should take, inspired action. I think he was just, it's again, it's that same kind of style of
Yeah.
humor,
Yeah.
that same theme of like, which has like a
It's a dark,
demotivational undertone to it.
yeah, demotivating for people who have studied the content we've studied and teach.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I
mean,
don't know.
it's for those people not necessarily demotivating, but just like whatever, right?
Are we being too hard on these quotes? Are we looking at them
Are
through the
we?
lens of like a personal development enthusiast and like, deconstructing them to the point where they couldn't be funny when they otherwise would be? Is
Maybe.
that what's happening? Maybe. Has personal development destroyed our sense of humor so that we can no longer appreciate these 50 quotes that
Definitely,
other people would otherwise find funny? Have we
definitely
deprived
no.
ourselves of joy and laughter?
No. No, because I find a lot of things hilarious. I just sent you something recently about cauliflower that I was like rolling on the floor laughing.
Refresh my memory. What was that again? I remember looking at it. I think I did not find it funny,
Oh, you didn't?
particularly.
Are you crazy?
I may have replied a respectful LOL. What was it again?
So it was this comedian talking about how he was having a conversation with cauliflower's agent on how cauliflower is having a moment. Now, this is kind of back when like cauliflower crust pizza was a big thing and like cauliflower rice and like cauliflower tortillas. But it was more his delivery of him being on the phone with cauliflower's agent, being like, dude, I've got pizza on the line, tortillas lined up for tomorrow, and rice is heavily interested. And it's like, I can imagine like the cauliflower being like, oh my God. Anyway, I thought it was freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
So I find stuff like that funny.
Yeah.
I
Vegetable
mean,
related
sense of humor is very
humor.
individual, Ryan,
It is. It is.
right?
I find your imitation of cauliflower being like really excited about all the interesting cauliflower more funny than the
Then the
comedian
dude.
that you're just describing. Like listeners, you can't see it, but Alanna made this whole gesture with like jazz hands and like where she was the cauliflower and the cauliflower was like listening, like, oh yay, everybody loves me. And there's just this look of pure joy and enthusiasm on her face. And I think that's hilarious. I ordered cauliflower the other night. The other night I was flying back home from being away and I had a flight cancellation. I wound up being in this hotel, in kind of a weird part of town. And so I ordered delivery in the middle of the night and I ordered a chicken sandwich and like deep fried cauliflower bites.
Oh, so good.
And the food was delivered and I got a chicken sandwich and no deep fried cauliflower bites. They sent me a box of chicken wings instead.
Oh,
So I didn't get
that's
to eat the
disappointing.
cauliflower, but yeah, I was really excited about them. And then like, I was like, oh, that sounds so cool. And then like cauliflower, and maybe like I had just watched that like thing you sent me about cauliflower, and they didn't
Oh,
come.
yeah. The
Yeah,
subliminal messaging. I love cauliflower like in the oven when
yeah,
you like bake it in the oven and like, oh my God, it's so good. I love it. Those bites would have been amazing. I want them now.
yeah. Well, I don't know if they were. They probably were. They were probably better than the unsolicited, unsauced chicken wings that I received.
Oh,
Instead,
God.
okay, one or two more quotes. What do you think?
Yeah.
Marilyn Monroe said, "Women who seek to be equal with men lack ambition." Oh, I get it.
Say that again.
Marilyn Monroe, allegedly, according to this list, said, "Women who seek to be equal with men lack ambition." You get it? I
Kind of.
noticed that neither of us are laughing. Um, she's implying that women should not be equal with men, but should be more than.
Oh.
If they had appropriate ambition, they would be more than.
Would they be more than a man? How
They
do
would
you
be
be
more.
more than a man? This is my
Well,
question.
I mean, I don't know. That you probably need to appreciate this
This type of humor.
quote in context, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Not funny.
I get. I mean, I get that could. I get that there's humor, an attempted humor in there for sure.
Yeah.
I get that. Okay, well, let's see. Audrey. Okay, Audrey Hepburn. What did she say? Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, "I'm possible." I think that'll be the last one I read off of this list. Um,
Yeah.
we don't really need to
This
analyze
one's
that.
done. Yeah, this list is dead.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So, anyways, but we had some laughs.
Yeah, we did. We did.
Yeah,
They were good. Some of them were good.
I think the viewers will remember the discussion of cauliflower more than any of, or not the viewers, the listeners, more than any of the quotes from this so-called 50 funny motivational quotes to put a smile on your face. There was some smiling, there was some laughter, all laughter incidental to the list rather than as a direct result of the quotes. But hey, there you go. Yeah. Which was your favorite?
Honestly, I can't remember like any of them. And because I don't have the list in front of me, I can't even refer back. But there was one, I actually, you know what? The first one, the elevator, one step at a time. That's the only one I remember.
Oh, right. That was number one on the list. Elvis Presley said, if you let your head get too big, it'll break your neck.
See?
That's a real knee slapper right there. Ay caramba. Anyway.
Not the best list, but whatever. Good episode nonetheless.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed, like, maybe this is like an elaborate anti-joke. You know what an anti-joke is?
Mm-hmm.
Where something is so not funny that it becomes funny.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
I can't think of any examples of really good anti-jokes. Let me Google it quick. Anti-joke. 21 anti-jokes you can't help but laugh at anyways.
Oh, next week's episode.
No, we can't do 2 joke episodes. Oh, do you want to hear one? Do you want to hear an example of
I do.
An anti-joke?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this I think might be the most famous anti-joke because I've heard this one before many times. A man walks into a bar. Ouch.
Haha.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's the joke sets the person up to expect a punchline, and then it's like a totally unfunny.
Yeah, that's exactly what the list was. It should actually be 50 anti-funny motivational quotes.
But then would it count as an anti-joke if you pre-labeled it?
Okay.
As unfunny.
So maybe this list is a lot more clever than we're giving it credit for.
I definitely do not think that's the case.
Okay.
I think it's just
especially given the source.
Yeah. Maybe the professionals over at whatever, I've already closed the list now, but the professionals over at that recruiting agency think all of these are genuinely hilarious. And, bless them if they do. One more anti-joke for you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
A horse walks into a bar, Alanna Banks, and then several of the patrons quickly get up and leave, realizing the potential danger of the situation.
That's good. I think I like anti-jokes, actually.
Alanna, what did the farmer say after he lost his tractor?
I don't know.
He said, "Where is my tractor?"
See?
Here's a great one. Here's a great anti-joke for you. Why is 6 afraid of 7?
I know this one because 7, 8, 9.
No. The
Oh.
answer to the question, why is 6 afraid of 7, is that it's not. Numbers are not sentient and therefore incapable of feeling fear or any other emotions.
See, these are the kind of jokes that I like. I'm crying right now.
Would you like to hear something that'll really make you smile?
Yes.
Your face muscles.
How are you not laughing? Is it because you're reading them?
Alanna, what did Buzz Lightyear say to Woody? What did Buzz Lightyear say to Woody?
I don't know.
Many things. They were in 3 movies together and several short films.
Okay. I can't. Are these anti-jokes?
These are anti-jokes. And these are actually from Reader's Digest.
This is my sense of humor, I guess. This is why.
These are from Reader's Digest.
Oh my God.
Which is like a fairly reputable publishing.
Very reputable, but also read by like 70-year-olds.
Oh, yeah.
That was like when I was growing up, Reader's Digest was like the staple reading material in the bathroom at my grandparents' house. That's what reminds me of Reader's Digest.
Should we just use Reader's Digest as like our main source of content? Because it's like high quality, but nobody's ever heard any of it. Because nobody we know reads Reader's Digest.
Actually, yeah, Reader's Digest has some really good joke pages.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really good.
Are you ready for this?
I don't know if I can handle it.
A priest, a rabbi, and a monk walk into a bar. They're all served normally because this is America, where everybody is treated equally and all people of all religions have equal rights.
That's a good one, but that one didn't make me laugh.
That one didn't make you laugh. I think that one's an anti-joke because there's so many like old jokes that start that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just reading through some more of them.
Okay, I've come back to reality.
Yeah, I think there's a point of diminishing returns with anti-jokes.
Yeah. I'm done.
But,
I've had my fun.
Yeah. I mean, you can if you want more anti-jokes,
go to Reader's Digest.
Reader's Digest anti-jokes. They have a very long list. Okay. Anyway, there you go. We found the humor.
It.
I think we're done.
Yeah, episode done. What do you have going on these days?
I got my book that just came out, the 1-sentence coaching course. We've got the podcast going on. Right now I'm developing some new products that will be for sale on my website. So stay tuned for those. And people can always get the latest news and updates on what I've got going on my Instagram, Ryan Montes NLP, or the website, ryanmontes.com. How about you? What do you got going on?
Yeah, what do I have going on? Well, I have my other podcast, Cracked Open. That's going very well. Check that out for hypnotic meditations to experience hypnosis recorded. And you can check out my website, alannabanks.com, for my 1-to-1 signature program, Life Amplifier. I'm taking on new clients right now. And anything else? You can find me on Instagram. And I also just started, actually, my Instagram is Alanna Banks Coaching, but I started another Instagram for my sexual hypnosis or sexual freedom hypnosis. And it's called Love Conduit.
Cool.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it. All right. That's it for today. Send me a message. Let me know which unfunny quote you hated the most. And that'll be it.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.